Old Jack, Mike Emmerich, and the game tonight is a thriller. It'll be Boston and Montreal. What a rival.
Original six matchup, Doc, and say it's one of the best rivalries in all the National Hockey League. I would argue it's one of the greatest rivalries in all of professional sports. It's the history of these two franchises, Doc. It's all the players that have come before, numerous inductees into the Hockey Hall of Fame. I know when I hear Bruins are playing the Canadiens, I gotta find a way to watch the game.
Let's look at the starting netminders. Won the last one, so he starts this one. Hopefully his team will give him more support than they did last time, and I'm sure that the coach has spoken with him about bouncing back because it was a decisive loss. About to start, we always watch Wednesday. Easy to spot, tallest in history at 6'9". Two bitter rivals remembering the past, about to start some present. Not a hard hit, but effective. Nicely received at the point. He scores! And that is number 20.
Always better to play from in front than to chase the game. There's the game's first goal.
We knew the scoreless tie would be broken. Who thought this early? And by the visitor.
Boy, the visitor's got to gain a lot of confidence getting this early lead.
Boston's got possession from the faceoff. Into the attacking end. A shot. Oh, he got that.
And by number 73, Charles McAvoy. Time of the goal.
Flings it. Waffle boarded. Pitching it to Gallagher. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Broke it right up. Boston setting things up in the defensive zone. A good stick there, so no complete pass. Directing that one to Petrie. Up the wing with it now. Oh, what a hit. And there is a code for these things.
Gallagher shaken up, Doc. That was a bone rattler.
Looking to Krejci. And he steps across the line. Great save.
Gallagher's injury was apparent as soon as you saw this hit. Huge collision, bone-rattling check.
Boston's got it. Scorches one. Outstanding save. Just got his glove on it. Shoots one. Things are heating up with that hit.
Krug's play is so energetic early. He wants to get hit in so his team knows that they're all ready to go.
Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Pass attempt to Armia.
Krejci's doing everything he can, guys, to get back to the bench after that hit.
Got that pass in his own end. Puck is thrown to DeBrusk. Montreal setting up an offense from the wing. It's dumped in. Moore's trying to get out of his own end. Gains the zone. Oh, snaps the shot. Save there. Save. Made that stop. And freezes play for Goodison.
Krejci's injury is apparent as soon as you see this hit. The collision was fierce.
Just over 8 minutes have been skated so far. Boston's ahead 1-0. Tie-up and help from the winger. Carries it on in from center. Good place to shoot from. Oh, and he robbed him. It is a hooking call on this play. A restraining foul, and the arm of the referee is out. The Canadiens are given a hooking minor.
Well, what he was trying to do is trying to get the puck, but unfortunately for him, he reached in and hooked around the player. Off to the penalty box he goes.
Boston's power play unit gets its first opportunity.
Always important to win the special teams battle, or at the very least, come out even.
a save. Got it at the point. Recovery by Shea Weber. Gets it out. The Bruins go back so that they can come back on this power play. Lets it go. That puck struck him in front. Sent on back down by Shaw.
The first part of this power play has been a disaster. They haven't been able to get into the zone at all, get set up, and get pucks to the net.
Hits the post and out. To Petrie. Montreal's gotten it back out. They check the clock, get ready to defend. Now it's directed to Marchand. Strong play there. Puck loose, he couldn't get by. The Canadiens have this game even by killing off the penalty. May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway.
It's concern on the trainer as he takes a look at his player coming back to the bench. He's hurt.
That one fired down. The defense will win the race, and icing is called.
Check is a solid one. He went down in a heap and slow to his feet.
They lock up from the draw, and the teammate puts the grab on it. And he steps across the line. That was a big hit.
I like that he's trying to create space by throwing the body around. This is a way to change momentum in a hockey game.
The Canadiens with control at center ice. Has it back deep. Pitching this one to Nordstrom. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Terrific fake out. Intercepted that one at an important place. Passing one off now to Armia. Feeds the point. He's one. That one's off the frame.
Trailing in the game, you need a lot of things to go right for you to get back into it. They just don't get the bounce there, and they could have really used that one.
The lane was jammed, and it hit somebody. Trying to go to Byron. And they are in. Points it. Great glove save. Moore slashed. Ooh, that's going to be a penalty. The Canadiens have taken a slashing minor here.
He's making like Paul Bunyan out there. That's a 2-minute slash.
Boston's power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
After an ineffective power play earlier in the game, let's see if they can get a little more organized, get the puck into the zone and get it on net far more frequently.
Moving it to Corrali. Snapping a pass to Marchand. There is a slash on that play, and it is going to be called. Score! And that is his 200th career goal.
200 goals moves him into select company, Doc. I love how this player scores goals.
The coaching staff spent a lot of time in practice working with the power play, trying to diagram a couple of new options for them. Looks like they're happy as the power play cashes in.
Boston's to the power play again. And they have rung in one already. Let's see if they get another.
They've already had some success on the power play with a power play goal earlier in the game. They don't have to change much. Make sure you move the puck quickly and get traffic to the front of the net.
Pitching it to Byron. Crosses that line. Outstanding body contact.
What a great hit. In the open ice, you're really sending a jolt if you catch somebody like that.
From the slot of wrister. May not have intended it, but it hit him. A good clear, and now some relief in the line change. The Bruins are starting back in the defensive zone. And he steps in. Good place to shoot from, and he does. Got a piece of that one. He was standing in the lane and got some of it. Holds on and gets that whistle.
Not so easy to get to 200 career goals, but he's done it. He was able to hang in there. He got the opportunity from his coach to play in some good situations, and when the chances fell on his stick, he's been able to bury him.
They won that battle in the dots. The stick broke on the shot.
That's what I call a wardrobe malfunction.
Good clear that time, and so the power play unit will have to recoil. Directing that one to Krejci. The Bruins' long power play is over. They scored once. At least he protected his goaltender.
Last minute of play in the
Price holds on, and that'll do it.
As soon as the shooter drops his head to release the puck, he's already in the butterfly, and so he can turn that aside easily. The Canadiens do an excellent job limiting their opponent's shots on net. One of the main reasons is how many shots they block. Over the last few games, it's a crazy number.
Montreal's back in its own end, trying to work forward. Looking to Krejci. And he gains the zone. He's got that one. You couldn't diagram it better on a chalkboard. Perfect pass. Outstanding work with the glove. First period stats are final. We'll have some more entries as the second and third periods are forthcoming. A pair of pucks entered the net in that period, both from the same set of sticks. It's 2-0. Take a look at the shots on goal. A lopsided total. 12 for the Bruins and 5 for the Canadiens. Chara's goal was late in that period, and so his team goes to the locker room smiling with a 2-goal lead as we head to break. One period played, a second period is about to begin. What do you think of what we've seen so far?
The Canadiens didn't play with the puck much in that first period. It's reflected on the scoreboard. They'll need to gain more possession time in order to generate more chances and turn things around.
Oh, my, what a hit!
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
An enormous hit.
Bergeron's not very happy after taking that huge hit. He wasn't aware who was around, and he paid the price.
Wonderful stop. Shoots one. The pad came in handy that time. Save.
Halak's been sharp, Doc, but he really hasn't had much to do. Long periods of time between shots, and the off...
He scores! That's 3 unanswered goals.
Marchand's wrist shot was heavy and quick.
That's an outstanding shot. The goaltender doesn't have much of a chance to get across and shut the top of the net off. It's perfect.
The Bruins have a 3-0 lead. They've had the puck most of this game. The Canadiens control from the faceoff. Driving in from no man's land. On to Petrie.
And by number 43, Danton Hyman. Time of the goal, 2 minutes, 24
Up that right side to Backus. And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. And now, after that period of time, we get the whistle and the penalty call. Byron's going to the box. It's a tripping minor.
I'm going to give credit to the puck carrier here. He kept his legs moving. He forced the back checker to reach in and take him off his feet.
The Bruins get another power play chance here. They've had some effectiveness on their power play and generated a lot around the net. Let's see if that continues. Cut that pass in his own end.
the penalty. 3 minutes, 40 seconds.
The power play unit has to recoil and try yet again. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. And he dumps it in. Pass attempt to DeBrusk. Steps across that line. Oh, broke it up. He's got that point pass. The puck comes out of the zone back to center ice, and so things will settle a bit. It's dumped in. The Bruins have control of the puck in the defensive zone. Shoots. Shot didn't have a lot on it, did it? Dished off by the goalie and almost into trouble. The Bruins go back to pick it up. Time is dwindling on this power play. Puck loose, just a speed bump off the defense. New guys pour over the boards following that clear. The Bruins' power play has ended. They've been okay sometimes. Not this one. Puck is thrown to Marchand. Leads that charge into the zone. Lets it go. He is hooked. He kind of shook it off and continues to play. There'll be a penalty. The Canadiens have their goalie at the bench, and they've replaced him on this delayed call. Cranks a blast. And now we'll get the penalty call. The Bruins guilty of a minor penalty for using the stick blade and just a hook.
The referees are looking for this. Anytime you stop skating and reach with your stick and pull on the opponent, you're going to the penalty box.
The Canadiens are going to get their first opportunity on the power play right now. Clean win on the draw. From his own end on the power play, it's taken by Petrie. Now it's directed to Tatar. Pitching this one to Weber. And the play goes offside. A little under 8 minutes gone in this period. The Bruins lead by 3, going for 4. Two players came to the boards. Boom.
Oh, he got bumped against the boards. The glass is still rattling.
Great job in his own end with that interception. On the outside, a shot. Got his stick on it. Puck picked up here. Moves it to the corner. Someone, anyone, must clear. A big hit.
Petrie's known as a tough player, Doc. He just has not played that type of physical game all night long.
Skilled play by Petrie. The Canadiens' power play let him down at a very important time. Great poke check there. Slid to Corrali. Picked up in the attacking zone. The Canadiens skated up on the side. In that defensive zone, an important play. Strong wrister. Blockered away. That one's to him from his goaltender. A collision.
Even though they're down big, this guy continues to play large.
Looks over his options from the corner. Looks to make a play from the corner. Really good cut of the pass. Cuts that pass off. Saved off the mask. Passing one off now to Bergeron. Lets it go. Got that. Tremendous scoring chance. The Canadiens are skating it up at neutral ice. Important interception there. Gets in, looks over his options here.
Heinen's got to try to simplify his game there. Just too much stick handling.
Slides it to the point. That one came closer to the Zamboni doors.
You find yourself in the slot with the puck on your stick, you better at least make the goalie make the save. Unfortunately, he shot that one well up.
Dogged determination there by Shea Weber. That's a goaltender's best friend, a defenseman that can use his stick like that. And a save. Pass comes to him from the crease. Trying to go to Heinen. Good jab with the stick there. What a hit. The zone. Using the point. He's got it. Score! 4 goals in a row for the same team.
You can tell he's worked on this shot before because that's such a quick release, and he snaps it home.
Price gets beaten pretty cleanly up over the glove side here. He's got to be able to make the stop. He's just not able to on this shot.
Boston's just continuing to hammer away on the shot board, enormous, and the score is large. And the faceoff's won. Cut off that pass in the neutral zone. Shoots one. Great save. All a part of generating an offense. Little pass off from the goal. Moving it to Backus. Quick wrister. Wrist shot. And off target with that one.
He's got to make sure that thing hits the net. You don't get many chances from the middle of the ice.
Well, they got to be a little tired after these first 2 periods of play, so they'll get a rest as we start to think ahead toward period number 3. Let's check out the shot board here at the end of 2 periods. 17 for the Bruins and 12 for the Canadiens.
All right, fans, time for tonight's Lucky Road giveaway.
Montreal's goaltender has had one of those nights, and so this score is lopsided, and we will return after he gets a rest and these words.
Only at our team store.
Two periods played, 1 period ahead. What are your thoughts so far, Eddie?
The Canadiens have taken some penalties, Doc, but they're still in this game because of the great specialty team on the penalty killing side.
The 3rd period has begun. Let's see what we get here. Looks from the corner. Laid on to Domi. Terrific determination by Shea Weber. Perfect pass. Makes the stop and holds for the whistle.
Montreal's coaching staff is always prodding their players to be more aggressive, to finish checks, to separate body from puck. They don't have to tell him. He's always among the highest hit totals in the league.
Boston's got a face-off win. The Bruins skated up on the side. Turned a shot on net. A wonderful scoring chance denied. Good face-off win. Pass cut. Snapping a pass to Marchand. Can start the attack going in the zone. Skill play by Marchand. Reads the play and keeps it. He wore that puck on a hard shot. Big drive. Incredible save. Picked off. The Canadiens have it along the side at mid-ice. Chip to Petrie. Shot on. Wonderful chance to score, but no. Good, solid defense there. Cleared down, and so players can come to the bench for the Bruins.
Pretty run-of-the-mill stop for the goaltender. He's got a clean look. It's a shot without much velocity.
Just over 5 minutes played here in the 3rd. A solid lead by a score of 4-0. Propelled to Bjork. Directed on. Oh, a close call there.
Well, that's a good scoring chance. He's trying.
No team worth its name is going to let that go. Routine save.
Charles' injury is a result of this huge hit.
Good job on the draw. Pitching it to Agostino. Nicely into the zone. Pass to the slot. That one is pointed to him. On to Delorier. Stole that pass at a critical end of the ice. He takes that point pass. That puck struck him in front. He just fanned on it. It's an onside play. Blocked. Directing that one to Tatar. Gives it on a cross from the point. Takes that pass. Oh, and the puck winds up back at center ice. Man. It is the challenge of playing in two places, home and away. And the schedule comes out in August, and you look at it, and you realize there are a lot of dark blocks there. Oh, that's going to be fun. And the fun begins next game. They've won the faceoff. Into the end of attack. Save! Looking to Tatar. The Canadiens are driving it from the wing. Collected by Miller. Slid to Carlo. Fires. Sticked away. Pass attempt to Krejci. And he motors on between the blue lines. He's got that pass at the point. Terrific interception.
Miller's turnover has his coach jumping up and down literally on the bench. So angry that his team turned the puck over in that case.
Nicely into the zone. Took care of that one. Terrific opportunity, but a missed pass, and so they have to drop back. Closed off effectively and sealed. Muscled off. Lets the shot fly. Well done with that pass. Puck is thrown to Petrie. Snapped out of the air.
Pretty routine stop. You can see why everybody learns the butterfly when they're a young kid. Takes away the bottom of the net.
We go down to the benches. Here's Ray.
Charles' injury is going to keep him out from the rest of the game. He will not return.
Good clean win. The Canadiens through the neutral zone, ready the next attack.
The Bruins came into the game feeling pretty good about the way that they had been playing. However, they have absolutely dominated this game start to finish, and they're going to coast home for victory.
That puck is held, and the whistle stops play.
This game has really started heating up, and it's carried over to after whistles.
An important face-off for his team. Brilliantly won. Save there. Montreal's cutting the ice at center. Waits from the corner. Many yards gained to Petrie. Waffle boarded. Solid work there by Marchand. Gains that offensive line. Shoots it off. Save. Gathered up by Shea Weber. Oh, what a hit that one was.
Marchand's ability around the league is eye-catching, but when he uses the body, everybody takes note.
Lets a shot go. Stick to some. And yet another save. How does he do that?
How many stops can one goaltender make?
Tremendous hit.
Well, that one's going to rattle you around. You get hit with nowhere to lean against the boards. That one hurts.
With a blast. Oh, what a great chance, but it's off the iron. Shoots. Great save at the edge of the crease. Boston's got it in their own end, hoping for center. One into another. Up to the point. Solid defensive play. Marvelous save. A great chance was no chance.
York's still feeling the effects of that huge hit. He's got to learn you cannot play with your head down at this level.
Nice face-off work. Good work along the boards. Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. Made that work for him in goal. Gathered up again by David Backus. Right into the slot. Outstanding save. Difficult opportunity.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
And the game is over. In a game which featured a lot of power plays, particularly for one team, I guess we shouldn't be surprised about the outcome.
They don't ask how, they just ask how many, and they got more pucks to the net on a power play and had a huge night in a specialty team.
So ends another game and another telecast. We hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night.